Hello everyone, I am Adisha Subramanian and I am an intern at the Law Minds. Today, I am going to be presenting my video on the legal implications on big data analytics. So, first of all, what is big data analytics? Big data analytics refers to the processes of examining a large and varied data sets to uncover hidden patterns, unknown correlations, market trends, customer preferences, and other useful information. It involves collecting, organizing, and analyzing vast amounts of data from diverse sources to gain insights and make informed decisions. Let me give you an example for a better understanding about what is big data analytics. Imagine you run a small ice cream shop. You want to figure out which flavors are the most popular among your customers so you can plan your inventory and promotions better. So let's go on with the first step when we consider big data analytics. Data collection. Every day you record the number of scoops sold for each flavor. 2. Data storage and management. You keep this data in a notebook or a spreadsheet on your computer. 3. Data processing. At the end of the month, you add up all the sales for each flavor to see which ones sold the most. 4. Data analysis. You notice that chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry are the top selling flavors, while mint chocolate and chips and say Rocky Road flavors are not as popular. Fifth, data visualization. You create a simple bar chart to visually represent the sales of each flavor, making it easy to see which ones are the most popular. Sixth and the final step is decision making. Armed with this information through big data analytics, you decide to order the factors of production more for chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry ice cream, and reduce the amount of order for mint chocolate and other flavors. You also decide to run a promotion on the popular flavors to attract new customers. So, friends, this is the usage of big data analytics and its impact. So, essentially, big data refers to the gathering of extensive data, as is specified with the given example, from diverse sources at a rapid pace characterized by its sheer volume and variety. This data is generated by various entities in our surroundings. However, the extensive collection and utilization of user data have given rise to significant privacy and legal issues. This video is going to deal with the same, the legal implications involved with the big data analytics. Let's move on. Data ownership. As businesses increasingly rely on big data for success, a key question arises. Can companies claim ownership of this data? The issue of who owns the data is important but not fully settled, unfortunately. Simply saying no one owns big data might not solve the problem. Can anyone use publicly available data? Can ownership rights be claimed for structured data? These are certain legally framed questions with regards to big data analytics. Also, along with this, does it matter if there's a huge amount of data, even if it's not organized? Does the law protect big data when companies use it exclusively? Do trade secrets laws offer any help? Knowing who owns and protects data is crucial, especially during crisis or bankruptcy. It's important for determining a company's value and assets. These all questions have arisen with the increasingly reliance on the big data analytics with regards to business and companies. So these questions have legal framework behind them which are yet to be answered. Next, open data and public sector. The Open Data Association and governments worldwide, including the European Union, are committed to making data publicly available and usable. This is essentially for increasing the transparency and accountability, as the law suggests, even with our Information Technology Act, the way it suggests that people should know what is going behind these screens, what is going behind the computer screens, what's going behind the technology. So, for that purpose, the governments worldwide, including the European Union, are committed to making data publicly available and usable in order to cater to their own legal values. The European Union's current review of the Public Sector Information Directive aims to tap into the potential of big data held by government authorities. This includes leveraging the big data strategies within the public sector itself and facilitating access to this data for innovators and private enterprises. Public entities generate and manage vast amounts of data, much of which is sensitive or confidential. Governments have a vested interest in carefully managing this data to improve their performance, achieve cost savings, and provide open data to citizens and businesses. So these management, actions of the government has to be in line with the legal implications involved with the big data analytics, which is essentially upholding the confidentiality, protecting the privacy and the sensitivity involved with the data. Effective management of big data is a valuable asset for the public sector, enabling better fulfillment of its public mandate and facilitating the dissemination of knowledge and information to the public. We are at the forefront of this data revolution and capable of providing strategic advice to both private and public institutions for the optimal integration of their data strategies. Moving on, database licensing. So now, legal protection for big data can take various forms, and one potential avenue is the sui generis database. When data is systematically or methodically organized, including big data, a database right may arise, offering legal safeguards for those who have invested in structuring the data. This protection helps prevent third parties from commercially exploiting or transacting with the big data without permission. So, this database licensing essentially provides and legally safeguards the people who have invested in structuring the data, and also it prevents the data being exploited by the third parties. So this is essentially database licensing, and this has a term which is sui generis database right. Moving on, copyright infringement. As we all know, copyright infringement these days occurs everywhere. So many copyright laws, even in YouTube, Google, lots of YouTube channels get copyrights issues and etc. Let's see what is copyright infringement and its legal implication with regards to big data analytics. Copyright laws, which have long been established, face difficulties in adapting to new technologies and methods of digital content distribution. The emergence of advanced big data search and analysis tools presents additional challenges, as the tools may inadvertently lead to copyright infringement, as I mentioned, when used with data subject to copyright protection. This dynamic landscape underscores the ongoing need for legal frameworks to evolve alongside technological advancements in the realm of big data. So essentially, we have to note this point. The emergence of advanced big data search and analysis tools present additional challenges, as these tools may inadvertently lead to copyright infringement when used with data subject to copyright protection. This essentially demands legal framework in order to protect from any potential hazard that could be caused with the exploitation of the big data. Security breaches. This is another aspect which we have to look at when we deal with the legal implications of big data analytics. So now, several European jurisdictions have adopted laws and policies mandating specific action in response to security breaches, drawing inspiration from regulation established in the United States of America. These measures aim to address security breaches promptly and effectively, reflecting a growing global emphasis on cybersecurity and data protection. So, this is essentially security breaches with regards to big data analytics and the legal implications that the United States and the European jurisdictions have come up with. Next, we move on to data protection, which is one of the most important aspects that we have to deal with. While big data encompasses more than just data protection matters, privacy considerations are significant in any big data strategy. Even when personal data isn't directly involved, privacy concerns remain crucial due to the multitude of data sources feeding into big data systems. Issues such as data controllership and legal compliance add to these regulatory complexities, especially regarding data security requirements which vary across jurisdictions. Controversial aspects like user sentiment analysis, social data examination, and the blending of data from different sources raise the stakes for a robust legal framework. Such a framework should ensure the safety and security of both the data users and suppliers in the big data ecosystem. So, this data protection is essentially talks about how the laws need to be reframed so that they could be more stringent, while they can to the point where the laws can provide safety and support to the big data users and suppliers and prevent them from all sorts of complexities, like I've mentioned: sentiment analysis, user sentiment analysis, social data examination, and the blending of data from different sources, etc. Next, we have the corporate transactions. Let's see what are corporate transactions when we deal with legal implications of data analytics. Many jurisdictions are just realizing that their legal systems lack sufficient guidance for protecting big data adequately. In corporate transactions, accurately assessing and conducting due diligence on proprietary rights related to data owned or used by involved entities is becoming a critical area of review. This area of review is spoken about across different jurisdictions in the world when they are dealing with the big data analysis and the legal implications for it. The rapid expansion of big data software solutions and architectures is driving startups to seek funding and attracting attention from larger multinational corporations. As big data becomes a vital asset, considerations of data ownership and access rights must increasingly factor into M&A transactions or asset sales. The value of an organization can significantly increase if it genuinely owns and has access to and can utilize and analyze big data in compliance with the law. Conversely, mishandling of data can lead to civil and criminal liability due to violations of data protection, copyright, or proprietary rights. Therefore, proper management and adherence to legal frameworks are essential for mitigating risks associated with data mismanagement. Moving on, big data and open source. Some of the most reliable and advanced big data solutions, such as Apache Hadoop, this is an example which is called Apache Hadoop, are built and operated using open source software. However, the licensing provisions and limitations of open source software pose specific challenges regarding risk and risk assessment for both developers and users of these products and solutions. Next, standardization. In a complex global networked environment that we are living in today, a world filled with technology and everywhere connected, networking, connectivity, etc., ensuring security and interoperability across all levels is essential. Adopting a holistic approach to information systems, software development, and deployment is necessary to meet industry standards for flexibility, reliability, and interoperability. So, how can these standards be met? Yes, there should be far more stringent and more fixed legal frameworks that must be framed in order to achieve these standards when we deal with big data analytics. Antitrust. What is antitrust? Companies that possess big data, critical for specific business models, may face requests for third party access to their data. Denying such access or unfairly discriminating against licensees could be viewed as an unlawful abuse of the big data holder's dominant position. This could lead to civil litigation and substantial fines for the company involved. This is basically the antitrust, which is companies when they deny sort of their access to their big data, which are critical for specific business models. It could be viewed as an unlawful abuse of the big data holder's dominant position. So this could lead to civil litigation. This is the legal implication involved with regards to antitrust, and substantial fines for the company involved. Next, we have the taxation. Assessing the ownership, asset value, and transactional worth of big data remains underdeveloped within the context of local taxation systems and laws. A broad spectrum of tax issues related to big data, data centers, and e commerce exists, including value added tax, which is VAT, transfer tax, transfer pricing, and tax incentives. This again demands a very strict legal framework in order to systematically deal with big data analytics. So, in conclusion, the advent of big data has brought about significant opportunities and the same way lots of challenges across various domains. While it has revolutionized how businesses operate and innovate, it has also raised complex, extremely complex legal, regulatory, and ethical consideration, especially legal considerations. Issues such as data ownership, privacy protection, and security breaches require careful attention and robust legal frameworks to ensure responsible and sustainable utilization of big data. Moreover, as big data continues to evolve, it is essential for governments, businesses, and individuals to work collaboratively to address these challenges and harness the full potential of this transformative technology while safeguarding the rights and interests of all stakeholders. That is my video on the different legal implications on big data analytics. Thank you.